Cuz for some reason, bro, I knew you were going to do a pass, but I didn't know how you're going to do that pass.
Just be there, bro.
Just be there, bro.
Just expect it.
This is going to be a heavyweight title bout. It's going to be sensational stuff.
It's a classic Springbok All Blacks test match game when it's just so physical and it's quick. And to add more spice into it, it's a quarter-final into a Rugby World Cup. Loss is a classic guy that I like to play with. There's one thing I've always remembered by him is just, he's always, when I was playing wings, he's always wanting me to give him options, whether it be inside or outside. And he's a mysterious guy. You never know what he's going to come up with. The try we scored, I think it was obviously great work from our forward pack. We got the ball away and lost for some reason. Just instinct just kicked in for him. He was reading off what was happening in front, and I was just reading off to what Carlos normally does. I don't know what to expect, but you expect something when he touches the ball. And came obviously through his legs. It was no surprise, to be honest. Like, I didn't go, wow. I was like, no more, because that's what he does.
Good push and turn by New Zealand. Allows Collins and Kay to put pressure and turn it over.
Chance again for the All Blacks. Rokocoko.
Beautiful skills by the playmaker, the Jackal himself.
You shouldn't be doing that sort of stuff on the international stage, but he's the kind of guy who can.
Obviously the high five didn't connect properly, but we got a hug in the end, so it was good. Cheers, Lossie. Please, if you can answer your call very soon. Let's just see if he answers.
Cuz I knew you were going to do a pass, but I didn't know how you're going to do that pass. That's the strange thing, because obviously we've built this relationship in terms of throughout the season for the Blues. When you say you're going to kick, I know you might not kick. There was always a plan B. But how did you build that by instinct, obviously through the moment, or did you go through obviously your history of playing touch or backyard? How do you go through those moments?
Oh, mate, I think it's a combination of all that, bro, to be honest. You know, that sort of stuff's, that's instinct in the moment. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't prep for that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Thing for me is, I suppose at the time, was just to get rid of the ball as quick as possible. And it was just through the legs, you know what I mean? So a lot of that stuff for me, bro, is just instinct. But it was like you said earlier, it's knowing and understanding the players around you.
I think my first training with the Blues was, your first advice was just stay on my inside cast or stay on my outside cast.
Yeah.
But you didn't say how he was going to get there or what's going to happen. It might be a pass cast or it might be a kick.
Just be there, bro.
Just be there, bro.
Just expect it.
So after obviously 20 years lost, gone by just like that, one thing that you can really take out from that World Cup experience, what would it be? Like a good memory or something out of it?
Oh, I just think it was the team in general, mate. We had a really good team. We had a good culture. You know, we had an awesome bunch of boys. And, mate, I enjoyed that whole World Cup experience. And, up until that semi-final, you know, it was looking pretty good.
Cheers, Lossie. Look, I appreciate your time, bro.
But when are you coming home, bro? When are you coming home?
Mate, it's pretty soon, bro. Pretty soon. We'll see. But it should be a good atmosphere here in France. And definitely, bro, if you're coming over for the World Cup to have a little cheeky look, give us a buzz. We'll have a good catch-up.
Yeah, I will do, bro. Awesome to see you, brother.
You too, brother.
Take care, bro.
Cheers. Same to you. Cheers, Lossie.
I didn't actually know there was a World Cup that year, to be honest, because I was so young. Everything just went from one thing to another, and I made the team. And when I was eventually there in that team, I was overwhelmed and joyed to be part of a team, All Black team that was in the World Cup.
Pure genius there from Rokocoko. This man is special.
Scoring tries for the All Blacks is massive, and to be doing that in a World Cup is another memory I'll cherish, because all I can remember in Rugby World Cups is John Alomi's tries. You know, getting up in the morning and watching those, and being a part of it, and being at the end of some good moves and scoring a World Cup matches. It was massive. Talking to Lost there just reminded me of what player he was. He trusted his young guys. Didn't matter if you're 19 or you're 35. He made you believe more about yourself. And he was all about expressing yourself. He was a person that went with instinct. If it didn't work, it didn't work. But at least he went with his gut feeling and backed himself. So, good man, a lot of respect. Long live King Carlos, eh?